I've been trying to learn the Hanuman Chalisa. Like, I just started yesterday trying to learn it, but I think I'm doing okay so far because I learned like this part where it's like the first part where it goes Shri Guru Charana Sanora Jai Nijamana Mukuru Suhari Varanu Raghuvara Vimala Jasu Jodaya Kupaluchari Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumaru Pavana Kunari Dehumuhi Jai Hanumana Gyana Gunasagara Jaya Kapisa Tehulonu Kujaga. I think that's how it goes. That's all I've got right now, though. I didn't like Hanuman Chalisa when I first heard it. I thought Hanuman was so weird. I was like, man, Hanuman, this monkey king, like this is weird. And then this guy I was seeing like loved Hanuman. And was like, oh my god, Hanuman. I mean, not really like that, but he just had like a deep connection with Hanuman. And he learned Hanuman Chalisa, and he would play Hanuman Chalisa all the time. And I was like, yeah, this song is like not that good. It's not even Sanskrit. I think it's Tamil. I think it's Tamil. There's some type of Indian language it's in, but it's not Sanskrit. And that makes it harder because Sanskrit I kind of know for the most part. So like, I don't know if I hear something and I hear like Om Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Samete Shri Bhagavati Namaha. If I hear something like that, or like the song Namaste Narasimhaya Pralada Lada Ladine. Like, I don't know. That probably didn't clear things up for anybody that's watching this video at all. I don't know why I even said that. So anyway, I'm so tired right now. Wow. Trying to learn Hanuman Chalisa because I just have this feeling like I have to learn it. So I'm gonna learn it. I think I have a feeling. Yeah, there's something about Hanuman Chalisa, especially this one guy I like when he chants it. He's like, Jai Hanuman Gyana Gunasagara Jaya Kapisa Tehulonu Kujaga, and he does this thing with his head like this. And when he does that, it's like I feel it. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I feel something. Like I feel this energy, and I love it. It's so cool. So cool. Jai Hanuman Gyana Gunasagara Jaya Kapisa Tehulonu Kujaga. That's all I've got right now. Honestly, I know a lot of like mantras though. There's this like the Ushnisha Vijaya Dharani. I don't know what language that is. It sounds kind of like Sanskrit. It might be because it starts off like Om Namo Bhagavate Trailokiya Prativisistaya Buddhaya Bhagavate Tadiyata Om Vishuddhaya Vishuddhaya Asama Samantava Basasparana Gahana Subhawa Vishuddhe Abhisinchantumam Shukata Varavachana Amarita Abhisekai Mahamantra Padai Ahara Ayusam Dharani Sodaya Gagana Vishuddhe Yushnisha Vijaya Vishuddhe Sahasravasmi Sanjodite Sarvatathagata Avalokani Satparamita Paripurani Sarvatathagata Mati Dasa Bhumi Pratishtite Sarvatathagata Hridaya Adishtana Adishtita Mahamudre Vachakaya Samhatana Vishute Sarvavarana Apaya Turgati Te Prati Nirvataya Ayushu De Samaya Adishtite Mani Mahamani Tata Bhuta Koti Parishute Vishputi Buddhi Shude Jaya Vijaya Smara Sarva Buddha Adishtita Shute Vajra Garbe Vajram Bhavatu Mama Sariram Sarva Satvanam Chakaya Pari Vishute Sarva Gati Pari Shute Sarva Tathagata Sinchame Samasvasayantu Sarva Tathagata Samasvasa Adishtite Buddhiya Vibhudiya Bodhaya Samanta Parishute Sarva Tathagata Hridaya Adishtana Adishtita Mahamudre Soha. I just did that whole thing. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but I just did that whole. That's the Diamond. It's called the Diamond Sutra. And I think essentially what the Diamond Sutra is like, so the word sutra means to be sewn together, which I don't know exactly what that means for sure, but it sounds to me like it's kind of like, it's like shit. It's like sewing together words, I guess. I don't know. I just came up with that. I don't really know for sure. It's the diamond that cuts through illusion. So, like, when I heard this for the first time, I thought that was so cool. And I was like, man, Diamond Sutra? Sutra. I mean, I could look up like exactly what it is and what all this nonsense means, but essentially, I'm not even going to look it up. I'm going to go based on my memory. So the Diamond Sutra is like, it's the sutra that, just lost my train of thought. I was looking at this image in the back, which is, I think it's supposed to be Kuan Yin. That's what it said on the thing, but I don't think it's Kuan Yin. It looks more like Avalokiteshvara, and Avalokiteshvara is like this bodhisattva that's, I think, was a man and then turned into a woman, something like that. And it's kind of like Kuan Yin, but it's not exactly Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is like the Chinese goddess of compassion and mercy, and Avalokiteshvara is like Tibetan, I want to say. I don't know. Sometimes I learn these things and I completely forget all the information. I don't know why, but I'll learn things and then I just like, bam, forget everything for some reason. So I don't want to mislead you and tell you something that's not true. Yeah. I know a lot of mantras, not even necessarily mantras. There was this one, it was a Narasimha. Narasimha is like it is half beast, half man. It's an avatar of Lord Vishnu. I kind of have this thing for Lord Vishnu. I don't know why. I think it's because I really like Lakshmi. Like the energy of Lakshmi to me is so beautiful, and I don't know, Lakshmi just like has this really cool energy. She's like luxurious and I mean, think about it, like Lakshmi, luxury. I really get this just beautiful, abundant. Like you feel like luxurious, like rich. Like I feel gold. You always see Lakshmi with. I actually have a Lakshmi like right above with Ganesha and Saraswati. Um, Such a cool image. And Lakshmi has the lotus, and Saraswati has a veena. I think maybe a veena is a tempura. I think it doesn't look like a sitar. I think it's a veena, which is maybe like a baby sitar. I don't know. I want to play sitar so badly. I love sitar. I It is like one of the coolest instruments, man. It is so cool. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm doing this video. I'm tired, but I just felt like recording something, so. I was thinking today about ayahuasca and like I think I've had like the deepest when it comes to like the psychedelic plants and stuff. I've had the deepest relationship with ayahuasca. And yeah, like I don't know, it just like there's I like that it's powerful. It's really healing and it like connects you to I've heard it said ayahuasca is like the opener, like she opens the world of the plants, which I actually agree with. It's like she opens this world of like, oh my god, I just gotta chill. Oh my god, what the hell's going through my body? ah. Okay, that was weird. Oh my god, I don't know what just happened there, but that felt honestly like something spiritual. Like sometimes I get these chills that like go through my body. Oh my god. Oh, it just like shakes me to my core. But it's like spiritual chills. I don't know if anybody else gets that, but I get these spiritual chills where like it feels like something's coming through. Like something's coming through and then it just like makes me quiver like that. I'm not making this shit up. I am not making this shit up. I can tell you that. Uh, na, 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 na. Man. Yeah, so I was thinking about ayahuasca and like I like that it's feminine. It's helped me. I was like very suicidal years ago. I was 100% like planning to commit suicide and it helped me. It really helped me. Because it showed me where the suicidal thoughts were coming from and it was coming from these like dark energies, like these entities. And like I think my family, because my great grandmother was a witch, and because she was a witch, I think she kind of like gave this witch gene to my mom and my sister and me. And so like I have this witch gene for sure because I'm way too witchy. Hands down, I'm way too witchy. to just be like a normie. No. Nope. Nope. No, I cannot be a normie. I can tell you that. Damn, I'm just about to be yawning this whole time. I honestly don't know why I even decided to record this video. I'm recording videos like, because part of me was like, I should start a YouTube channel. But I was like, well, how are you going to start from like nothing? And that's basically what I'm doing, is starting from absolutely nothing. And it's probably not going anywhere. Not going to lie. I don't think this is going absolutely anywhere. I thought about too, like recording like my diets and being in the jungle and like and recording like aspects of my experience. But like I didn't want to. Every time I feel like, oh, you know what? I should like record this and make YouTube videos out of it. I don't do it because it feels too sacred. And I don't know, like it feels so sacred. I feel like I don't want to share it with anybody, especially the diet process. I'm not interested in sharing my diet process at all. Yeah, no way. No way. Diets, though, like at first I thought plant diets and talking to plants was really stupid. I thought it was really stupid at first. And then, I don't know. I had like some really crazy experiences. Like I was dieting Noya Rao, this tree. And when I was dieting that tree, like one of the ceremonies, it like had arms and it came around me. And I was laying on, because man, like when I'm in an ayahuasca ceremony, I'm kind of a disaster. I'm not even gonna lie. I try to keep it together. I'm kind of a disaster. Like I puke on myself and I like lay face down on the ground. Yeah, it's like it's so bad. It's so bad. Like there's like I thought about being a facilitator and I was just like, dude, I don't think I can be a facilitator. Like I'm such a disaster in ceremony. Not always though. Sometimes I honestly like I got it. I can keep it together. I can do a soul play. No problem, baby. Um like I can soul play. I can agua de Florida. And I thought about it and I was like, you know, I want to continue dieting. Like I feel like to be honest, I feel Marusa. Like I feel like Marusa coming. If anybody knows what that is, it's basically just one of these plants that you can diet. And it's like, dude, this is like such a bad live. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. This is so bad. Whatever. Yeah. Tyler! Wait, this is so funny because I actually was like, I'm going to do a live video and it's going to be me talking to myself. What's up, Tyler? Hi. This is so funny. Yeah, anyway, so like I wasn't going to do like I always had this because I've had so many cool experiences and I've done like tons of plant medicine I've also traveled really cool places, and I feel like I wanted to share them, but I was like, man, first off, I suck at technology. I'm really not good at doing anything with technology. And I was like, plus, like, on top of this, like, what do you want to see? Me vomiting in a bucket and like being in a different dimension? Like, really? Well, I would never like the ceremonies, I would never record, but like the diet process, you know what was like the shittiest part? It was good, but it was shitty. The shittiest part of like doing plant medicine work is like the vomitivos. The vomit, like, first off, vomiting sucks. I hate vomiting, but I don't know. I kind of like it too in a weird way because it's very cleansing. But anyway, so they give you these things in the jungle called vomitivos, and sometimes it's like a plant, and sometimes it's garlic. Like we had a garlic vomitivo, sangre de grado, so dragon's blood. They gave us as a vomitivo, and like, so you gotta drink these plants, this thing, and and then you gotta like pound water, and then you just vomit profusely for like 20 minutes or however long it lasts. Oh man, and then they gave us this one thing called like the angry mango or something, sachamango. And sachamango, it's like this, it's like from the seed of a mango, and then they put it in your nose, and then it goes down your esophagus into your throat, and like you just start coughing up a lung, baby. Oh my god. I was down there in Peru and I was like, this is fucking nuts, man. And I did this for 2 straight months. I don't know how I did it for 2 straight months, but I did it. And yeah. Yeah. I was coughing up a lung, baby. Oh my God. If people were to have seen me in this time period of my life, I'm telling you, this is so funny. The one person in the chat, Tyler. Tyler, I haven't seen you in so long. This is such a strange way for us to interact again. What's the theory behind all of this? A cleansing mechanism. This is so funny. What if one day it's like more than one person and people actually watch this? That would freak me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie. It would freak me out if like multiple people knew who I was. But we'll see. I don't care. Anyways, there's got to be other people. No, it's not, because I am an absolute nobody. So there's definitely nobody else here. But okay. So the theory behind all of it. Okay, the theory behind all of it. Yeah, it's to cleanse. So like the point of vomitivos is definitely to cleanse your physical body. Also your emotional and spiritual body, because they're kind of all tied. They're like one and the same. So really the vomitivos are like supposed to go in the plants. They'll go into your stomach, and then they kind of like, I don't know how they work on the spiritual emotional aspect, but they do. So you'll take it in, and then all of a sudden like memories and stuff come up, like especially of drugs, because I used to do like a decent amount of drugs. And so like memories attached to drugs, like if I was with certain people that were really shady, like those feelings came up and the memories came up, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna puke. Because it's like gross, you know, like some people in situations that you get in with drugs is like gross, and then your body holds it and you don't even realize that your body is holding it for years. But you can have these things, like these chemicals, still in your body for such a long time. So that's what happened with me. But it's a cleansing mechanism. It's meant to like just clear your body, and then when you're done, just it's like you get rid of it. You feel all of those memories and those feelings, and sometimes like the toxins that are in your stomach. Like, oh my God, I remember this one night in the jungle. It was so bad. I had the worst, most excruciating stomach pain I've ever had in my life. And I was like sobbing, crying. And I was like to this girl that lived next to me, I was like, somebody get the facilitators, I'm dying. And then the facilitator came in my room and he just sat there and he was like, he didn't know what to do because there's nothing he could do. And so that's the funny thing is like when we go through these experiences, we're like freaking out and we want somebody to do something and help, but there's like literally nothing they can do. They just sit there and they're like, keep going. And so you'll be like puking and you're like, somebody help me. And they're just like, great job. It's wild, man. I still don't understand like how I did that. Sounds extremely gross and not fun, but did it work out for you? Did you feel better? Yeah, hell yeah, I felt better. Hell yeah, I felt better. Really gross, but I actually I don't mind gross stuff. I don't know how to describe it. It's like puking is not like it's not that gross. I mean, it is, but it's not. Definitely not fun. I would never consider it a good time. But I felt so much better afterwards. I honestly felt like I let go of like so many emotions and memories of things. I think the thing I let go of the most was like because I had a period of time where I did lots of drugs and I would be in bad situations with people and I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing it, but I did it anyway. And I knew I wasn't supposed to hang out with those people. My intuition would tell me not to do it and I would still do it anyways. And I think I just got to like release like the shame I felt for ignoring my intuition. And also you could taste the chemicals. Like you could taste like, especially with like cocaine, which is something I did back in the day, you could taste and like smell like chemicals that came from that. And so yeah, it was like I felt way better after that. I felt way better. But yeah, I don't think that I don't know. I guess I've been around so many people vomiting that it doesn't bother me anymore. And yeah, it's not that gross. It's not that gross. Um, Definitely not fun either. Like the only reason I've done this journey and gone on this journey is because I had a lot of stuff to like work through. I don't want to get all sad in here, but I had some stuff I had to work through. Um, yeah. The lack of fun in the moment. You shouldn't have to feel ashamed about anything. Well, I disagree with that. There are some things I definitely should be ashamed of. I've done many things which are shameful. Oh man, I don't know if this is the place to talk about them. I'm not gonna, no, I don't want to talk about like too much stuff, but I've done many things that deserve shame for sure, which is like, I don't know, maybe not though, because aren't we all kind of just experiencing life and having experiences, and sometimes we do things that aren't that great, you know? So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about shame. Because I feel like it serves a purpose sometimes, you know? It helps us, like, I don't know, be better people, something like that. Anyway, yeah, that's my experience. Yep, that is my experience in the jungle. I am probably going to, because I've been thinking about this. Like, I've been sticking around in the United States for a little bit of time, and I'm kind of getting a little tired of it. But I don't really know where to go next, because I was thinking about going back to the jungle and doing another diet, but it's like it kind of sucks. Like, I hate to say it, but like, it's not a vacation. Like, going to the jungle kind of sucks because you like have to fast, and I hate fasting. I really hate fasting. It's just 2 days. The longest I fasted is 3 days. And I'm telling you, after the third day, I was done. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm so sick and I'm like tired, and people down there, man, would fast for like 7 days. That's crazy to me. And all that jazz. Obviously, there's things that do real damage. Yeah. Yeah. We've all made mistakes. Yeah, some of them do damage though. Like the mistakes I think that get to me are when I do damage to my body. That doesn't really feel good. And also when I like hurt other people, because I've done things to hurt other people and that really sucks. Um, like that really sucks. I do not enjoy harming other people. I try my best to stay away from harming other people. Don't I don't like that, you know. So, but yeah, fasting sucks. And then on top of that, you eat when you're in the diet process, you eat like just plain food, no salt, no spices. It's just like boiled food. And then you're just like alone all the time with your thoughts because you have to do it in isolation. So it's like you're just in isolation, uh, not eating, not no phone, not even really books or anything. You're just kind of like there with your thoughts for like days on end. And there's a lot of growth that comes from that, but at the same time it's also like um sucks. Sucks. I think it's cool that I'm doing it. They buckle down, they put themselves back together. Yeah, man, that's the crazy thing about the human experience is human beings, they can like really fuck up, do really bad things, and then just like bounce back. I know because I've done that a lot. Like I've fucked up hard. And then you can bounce back. I don't know how you bounce back, but you do. Um I'm trying to bounce back. I don't know what the hell's going on though. I don't know what is going on anymore. I'm so confused. Like I turned 30 and I didn't know. I don't know. I thought when I turned 30 I was going to be like super cool and be rich and that didn't happen. So, I'm kind of just doing the same thing but like being a little bit more of a free spirit, I would say. I like the whole free spirit thing, just kind of doing your thing and um, meeting cool people, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. I hope of you winning Oscars. We're all on our own timeline. Man, I know people say that everyone's on their own timeline, but why is my timeline taking so damn long? Who wrote this story? Whoever wrote this, man. Ugh. It's a good question though, like, what fulfills you? That's the ever-present question. What fulfills you? Because honestly, I'm trying to think about it. Like, what fulfills me? I deeply thought that finding a partner was going to fulfill me, and that didn't do that. It didn't work. Wanted to be, as you know, Tyler, I wanted to be an actress at one point, and then I kind of just realized, like, I think I'm doing this for the wrong reason. I don't think I really want to be an actress. I think I just want validation. Like, let's be honest. I think that's mostly why I wanted to do acting, is because I just wanted, like, to seem important. And that, that fell apart, because that's not going to fulfill you. Doing things for validation and just wanting to be famous so that you can be like, oh, fuck you to all the haters in high school, that's really stupid. And that's kind of why I was doing it. So, but I'm a really creative person, and I think music is really, like, where my heart is at, I would say. But I have, like, I'm so shy. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, the reason I haven't done anything with it is because I'm, like, so shy. I'm so scared to, like, sing in front of people. I can do it no problem in my house and write songs and stuff, but to sing in front of people, it like, I feel like I'm gonna puke. So I think I need to, like, do that and, like, go to some open mics and get some confidence in that. I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. I don't really care. I think part of my issue though is that I don't really care about going anywhere. So, like, even me doing this little podcast thing, or, like, whatever you want to call it, I don't even know. Just making some video and posting it on this vacuum somewhere in the internet. I literally just do it because I don't know. I just do things, and I have no intention of it working out or going anywhere. Trying to find fulfillment through partners. Yeah, it doesn't work. I can tell you that. Just because you're great doesn't mean it's something. Yeah, I think what I liked about acting, this is so cool. I'm so glad there's, like, one human being in this chat, because then I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Yeah. I bet I probably could have had, like, a social media presence, like, way back when, but I always do this thing where I delete all my social media because I get, like, weirded out that people can see me. And I end up deleting it, and then I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to exist. Great at music too. Maybe you'll be a superstar. Maybe you'll have it as an awesome method of soul searching. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't care about being a superstar. I don't care about being important. I think it would be amazing to make sweet music that people love. Oh my gosh. That would be fulfilling, actually. If I made music and people loved it the way I love certain people's music, that would be very fulfilling. I would be so happy. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. I will say this though, like, my dad makes music, and some of his songs are so beautiful. They make me fucking cry. They're so good. Famous or not, make a difference in someone's life. Sometimes I think about this where I'm like, this probably comes from insecurity, to be honest, but maybe, I have the genes for sure. I will tell you this. You know how I know I have the genes? Because when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I was playing like this karaoke game with my friend, and I was singing Britney Spears, and I started singing, and I was like, or like, I don't even know. That was a bad. I wasn't singing that, but I think I learned how to do vibrato somehow. And when I knew I could do vibrato, I was like, oh, damn, I can sing. When I was really young, I knew I could sing. And I loved music. And my dad, when I was in kindergarten, he came during show and tell, and everybody brought like stupid stuff. And I was like, man, I'm about to blow these kindergartners out the water with this one. And I brought my dad, and he sang songs, and like I was like, fucking losers, bringing like your mom's pottery or whatever silly things you got. Yeah, I blew those kids out of the water, baby. Absolutely. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I just do stuff. I've been out shining since kindergarten. Long story short, yeah, like I don't want to do things anymore with the expectation to be famous or something. I don't care about that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm not going to say no. If it happened, if fame like happened, I would be like, I guess I'll take it. But I would probably be weirded out. I think like what I want to do, chasing fame for its own sake, pretty much never works anyways. I know. So like, why do people do it? People will literally like chase fame itself, and they'll do stuff just to get famous. And I don't get it. Like, what is the thing with fame? Why do people want fame? Like, you just want to be known for what? Like, what does it do? What does it do for you? Yeah, I don't know. Stupid. I would be cool with it though, I guess. Like, if it's meant to happen, sure, I'd be cool with it. I would do it. Especially if I was making like bomb ass music. Yeah, I would totally do it. Totally. It's just more about being recognized. Yeah. Yeah, validation. Yeah. Validation. We're all doing that, aren't we? Just always trying to feel important. Why does nobody feel important? Maybe there are, though. Maybe there are secure people out there that do feel important. God bless them. God bless them. So check it out. Oh, yeah. So, damn, it's about to be blurry. Every time, you know what? Fuck it. Let it be blurry. I don't care. Every time I try to like move away from the camera and I do this thing, it gets blurry. Let's see if it unblurs. No, it's not gonna do it. Well, can it manual focus? I don't know how to use fucking electronics. I don't know, man. This is just gonna be blurry. I don't care. It's not about my face anyway, so let's see here. If I go like this. Yeah, it's just fucking blurry at this point. I would. There we go. Yeah, when it comes to technical stuff, this is also why I'm doing a live video, because I tried to take a normal video on this computer. This computer's old, like old. And none of the programs work on it except for doing a live video. So I was like, well, guess I'm doing that. I'm not a very good guitar player, but I practice a little bit here and there. There's a song that I was trying to learn. It's by an African artist. Her name is Sona Jobarte. She has like really good music. You should check her out for sure. Obviously, I don't know African or whatever it is. Something like that. Oh yeah, I wanna Sona, so Sona, and then Jobarte. It's like Jobarteh. And the song that I was singing is called Saya. You'll hear it. It's like Saya, yeah. Every time I play guitar, I always have to look at what chords I'm doing. What can I play? So there's a song I really like. Let's see if I can remember the chords. This happens to me all the time. I'll play a song and I'll just like totally forget the chords. Well, I'll play this song I made called Brugmansia Tree. She's 40. Oh, you're so right, man. If she's 40, then I can do anything. So I actually wrote this song right after an ayahuasca ceremony. It came to me like the next day. In the garden, underneath all the leaves, angels' trumpets blooming above me, I see pink and white flowers in the air that I breathe, and they lead me into insanity. Once my lover, he drank from a tea. He drank from the stem and then he drank from I don't wanna lose my mind, I just wanted to be free. But he gave it to me and he made me go crazy. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. My voice is a little bit shot. Tales of foolish men who drank from her tea, enticed by her fragrance, so intoxicating, she tells me. I know a world that you wouldn't believe, so come and drink me and I'll show you the worlds that I see. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. Brugmansia tree. La 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 la. La 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 Okay, yeah, that was my song. It's amazing what you can do in a situation like after ceremony where you can let go and, oh yeah, man, listen, this is like part of the reason why I love ayahuasca, because it has this like incredible ability to teach you to sing. So when I was down there for 2 months, there's people that never sang in their life, and they would start singing in ceremony because it's like something happens where it's like your throat chakra opens and all these, like, you just start singing. And like after ceremony, I just like, there's something that happens to me after a ceremony where my ears get really, really sensitive and I can hear, like, I swear I can hear into the spiritual world, and it'll give me like a melody and it'll be like, and like that melody, it's like the plant, because I'm very connected to plants. It'll be like the plant singing to me, and it'll be like, this is what Brugmansia sounds like. And I'll be like, oh shit, really? And then I'll start writing, and it'll be like very mysterious, because Brugmansia is like a super mysterious plant. And it's like, it's a deliriant, so it makes you delirious, and you see like things that you think you're sober, but you're not. You're actually like tripping, but people think they're totally sober. They forgot they took something. And then they'll start seeing people and talking to beings and like crazy stuff, man. My ex-boyfriend did a diet with Brugmansia, actually, and he went fucking nuts. And he's still fucking nuts. So yeah, I would say maybe don't do that. But I can like tap into its spirit, and I can hear like kind of the sound it brings. And then I just write whatever I'm feeling when I hear that sound. And like that was the way, that's how I wrote that song. It's so funny. I grab my guitar and I forget. I practice all these songs and then bam, I fucking forget everything. In moments where my guard was totally down, where I could feel strong emotion. Yeah, and you can abandon your thoughts, kind of like dreaming. Yeah, that's the thing with creativity. That's the thing. The thing with creativity is like, it doesn't actually really have to do with thought. It is like dreaming. It's like you have to let go of your thinking. And I think that's why I like psychedelics so much, because it's like letting go of thinking. And that's what's crazy is when you're like deep in an ayahuasca ceremony, you're not thinking. The thinking is gone. Even when you're singing a song, I don't actually know. Like I'm not thinking about the song. I just start going like, that's a cool Ikaro. I can sing that if you want. So, okay. Part of the cool thing about the course I did is they taught us the songs, the Shipibo Ikaros. And so there's this super cool Ikaro that I love. And it goes like this. どこの茶かのた、お茶にわかった、そう開けたばの、そうあそうあぼきらのやらおりよすぽ、よしょかよんばの、あにぱろねてび、あentregaba no, 茶にわかのた、rio si mi chocaba no, 茶をまひみかん、Dios pode bocaya, niwe bocaya, soa ba himbe. Choro choro baimben, pisha pisha boba no, Dios templo bicaya, pani pani mayonshon, pani pani mayonshon, ayaga yombanu, ayaga yombanu. Yaga yaga shamani, yaga yaga shamani. And then usually I'll just go like, Noko no chakanota, ochani wakanota, soa ketabano, soa bukira, no yara oriospo, rioshoka yombano, ni paronete bi, a entregabano. Ochani wekanota, Dios himicho kaban, uchao mahimikan, Dios pore bukaya, niwe bukaya, zoa bahimba, choro choro bahimba, pisha pisha bobano, Dios tembló bikaya, pani pani mayosho. Panima yoshon, yaga yumbano, yaga yumbano, yaga yaga shamani. And like, so the thing with the Ikaros is like, they're plant songs, man. So you don't really sing them the same way you would sing a normal song. Like honestly, I was like kind of sing-songing that a little bit more fun. Whereas like in a ceremony, my voice will change and it'll be more like or like I'm fucking it up, but it's different. It's different. It's like planty. It's the best way I can. There's this really cool Ikaro too. So fluidly in another language. It's crazy, right? I don't understand how I have this like supernatural ability to be able to learn songs in any language. I swear on my life, I could learn a song in any language, but learning the language and speaking it is like impossible. But like, so check out this Ikaro. This is a cool Ikaro too. I don't know the whole thing, but listen to this. It's got a cool style. So it goes. Ramakano ashomban akinmiya ashomban Ramakaya kaya ramia kepen shobano shina kepen shobano kepen shonyon tana rami hararo mayona Hakunaki shamada, hakunaki shamada. Mishina ponte ya mia ponte shobano. Hakushaman akinda yorayabi ponte yai. Yorayabi ponte yai, yorayabi ponte yai. Oh, what's the next part? Mio niskanobo, mio niskanobo, mi masashina bokeyo ake baishondram. Radoshina nichinai, radohui nichinai. Ramakano ashomban akinmiya ashomban. Ramakaya kaya damia kepe shobano, shina kepe shobano. Kepe shon yontana rami hararu mayona. Hakunaki shamada, hakunaki shamada. Nokoshina kanobi, shinakoshi kanobi. Ramamiga ashomban, ramamiga ashomban. Miho inti shamabo, kepenake bayashonda. Ramamiga ashomban. Nichiake baishonda miya hiwe abano, yota hiwe abano. Shina hiwe ya yonki, kaya hiwe ya yonki. Yeah, I don't know the whole Ikaro. I gotta learn the whole thing. But that was one I actually learned off YouTube. I didn't learn that in the jungle. But I learned it. And I know like what some of the words are. Like nokon and Shina. Like nokon is like my. Shina is I think spirit. Rama Gano Ashomban. Rama is like right now. Gano is like a line of energy. Ashomban is like I'm doing. It's like I'm opening the line of energy. I'm opening this like ceremony space. I'm opening this world to you. Ramakano Ashomban Akinmiya Ashomban. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Ramakaya Kaya Ramia Kepen Shobano. Yeah, I don't know. I know some of the words, but I haven't studied it in so long because when I was done with the course, I was so tired of Ikaros and ayahuasca. I was like, man, I don't want to sing another Ikaro in my life. I don't want to drink another ounce of ayahuasca in my life. I'm done. I've had enough. I was like, I'm never coming back to this damn jungle. I'm never dieting. I'm never fasting. This sucks. Very interesting exposure to a culture that most people aren't familiar with. Yeah, right? And it's funny because to me, it's so familiar to me because I've done it so much, I feel like. I mean, not compared. Some people go nuts and they do not leave the jungle at all, which is crazy to me because, like, first off, I don't know how you have that much money because it costs money to do that. So I don't know who's giving you money to be doing this work, but good for you. I am a single lady that supports herself, pays all her bills, and yeah, I don't have the luxury to be able to go to the jungle for a year and do what I want. So, yeah, but yeah, like a lot of people aren't familiar with the Shipibo culture. I think ayahuasca is becoming very popular now, and so more people are becoming more familiar and going to the jungle and doing all that type of stuff. But it's crazy, man. Like the Shipibo, they really are just they got this like really interesting language, and their language is so tied to like nature, and most people like would never experience that. So yeah, I got the fact that I could do it all is extremely impressive. Doing an awesome job. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Like, I've had kind of a rough life and like I've been on my own for so long. I haven't been in a relationship for over 5 years. I've had like little flings and like kind of relationships, but not like a real one. And I feel like the only way you can survive anymore is like if you have somebody supporting you or you're with your family. And I don't have support from my family and I don't have a partner. So I've been doing all of this so low for 5 years. And I'm still so low. I'm still single. I'm still out here, I don't know, going to the jungle and stuff. So yeah, constantly open to new people. It's rare for you to find someone who's a right fit. Yeah, I feel the same way too. I feel the same way. The people who aren't in your life and aren't willing to support you are missing out. Well, maybe. Maybe. Uh it gets lonely. It gets lonely for sure. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I'm just a silly girl. I'm not like the Queen of Sheba. I'm just a silly girl like that has honestly, how would I describe myself? A silly girl that has absolutely no idea what she's doing. I don't think I've ever known what I'm doing. No, I feel like I'm the Queen of Sheba inside. On the outside, I'm like Emily, but on the inside, I'm the Queen of Sheba. Absolutely. I'm Cleopatra, baby. Yes. Yes. My spirit is like Cleopatra. I feel it. I feel it. I've always kind of felt like some type of queen, but everybody says that. So, but I really do feel like inside I'm like a powerful woman. But on the outside I'm just this I'm just and yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. Um oh goodness, I'm not going to say that out loud. I don't want to air out your dirty laundry. Yeah, that no, absolutely. I think people really are pretending like they know what they're doing, but I don't think they do know what they're doing. Yeah, so I would say I have never had any idea of what I'm doing. I would just do stuff. So that's why I went to Peru and I went to Guatemala and I lived in Puerto Rico for 6 months. That was a cool experience, but also not cool in many ways that I'm not going to get into. But I like experiences. I think that like you're going to die someday and you should just experience what you want to experience. And I know that I'm going to die and I'm very aware of my death. So, King Baldwin the Fourth, no, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, man. Anyway, yeah, so I know I'm going to die. So that's why I generally do stuff. Like I'll just be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to Puerto Rico and I don't know when I'm coming back. And then I'll just like not have a job and be like, I don't know if I'm getting a job again. Maybe I probably will. I always do. I always figure it out. But yeah. I've had some wild experiences. Generally the experiences that I choose though are like always drug related. I hate to say it, but like I'm very curious and I really like kind of like taboo things. not taboo in like a weird like sexual way, and that's not what I'm talking about. Like just things um that you aren't really supposed to do. And I always had an affinity um for drugs. Recognized as one of the greatest European kings. Oh, okay. Okay. Good for him. Um yeah, I kind of always had an affinity for drugs though. You know what I had an affinity for? I always really liked like I always wanted to know about occult stuff. I always wanted to do drugs so that I could like see what other people see, because I was like, man, what's up with that? Hey, why? Why what? Why do drugs? What is your question? How can I answer your question? How do I answer your question, sir? How may I answer this question for you? Oh, cult. Oh, the occult. Yeah, so I'm not really that big into the occult. I think it's like pretty like satanic, you know. And I'm not on the same vibe with like dark satanic stuff at all. Like witchcraft and stuff interests me. It's always interests me, but I don't like the weird stuff. There's a fine line between like witchcraft and foreplay. What does that have to do with occult stuff? Sir, that has nothing to do with what we were talking about. But occult, and cults are interesting too. I was always like, I felt like I could have been the type of person to end up in a cult because I'm just so curious, and like I kind of have this like sensational side to me and I love drugs, so that kind of like that works for the whole cult mentality too. Um yeah, but cults are interesting because like they gather people with um a mentality like that, have like the same mentality going on about some usually spiritual stuff, and like I'm into spiritual stuff for sure. But I don't know, the cult thing is like I see the appeal. I see why people want to get into a cult because it's like everybody's spiritual, and they all want to be doing the same things and eating the same food, and that's cool. I love drugs too. You know what, man? Who doesn't love drugs? Can we just be honest? Who doesn't love drugs? I love drugs. Everybody does. But I feel like what it is like you have to get with like the right drugs. When it comes to drugs, you just have to know which ones to do and which ones not to do. I used to, yeah, Jordan. I used to love weed too. You love it now, but I used to love it. I would smoke it all the time, baby. All the time. Um yeah, I don't do it anymore cuz I've done so much ayahuasca that I can't smoke weed, because if I smoke weed like I'll probably just get into like a DMT space, or I'll get really sensitive, and I don't know. Also, my diet I did kind of like kicked me off weed. And so now, what drugs do I like? Well, obviously DMT. I like anything with DMT, and not in like a druggy sense, but like there's something about DMT that just is cool. It's like it works, I guess, for me. Yeah, Molly's great, but I don't do it anymore because it's very damaging to the body. and I don't really like to damage my body. But yeah, MDMA is awesome. So great, especially if you like want to like love more. MDMA is awesome. Um, I will say I've had ketamine a few times, and ketamine is, yeah, ketamine's cool, man. Ketamine's, but it's really, really damaging to your body too. And like, I just don't really want to do that anymore. I feel like I'm past that now. When I was younger, I would do Molly and like Coke and like all that stuff. And oh, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. So to be honest with you, like I stick to psychedelics. I stick to ayahuasca, um, mushrooms. I'll do mushrooms. I don't drink anymore. I have stopped drinking years. I mean, I'll have like a beer sometimes. I would say like my alcohol consumption truly is maybe I could probably count how many drinks like I've had in a year on one hand. Less than that. Less than that. I'm getting to the point where I don't even consume alcohol at all. But ketamine's cool, but I stopped doing that too because that really can be like very, very detrimental to the body. And it also just like it makes you wonked out, man. Ketamine is like wonky. But I'll tell you, when I was doing it, I was doing it. I had a ketamine bender for like 4 days, and that was crazy. Don't recommend that. I don't recommend that to anybody. But yeah, so I stopped doing ketamine. I don't do ketamine anymore. I don't do Molly. Uh, I stick to psychedelics. That's it. Just psychedelics. Um, I I had raw opium one time, which was actually recently. Um, that I did it solely because I was like, if I ever come across it, I have to do it. Like I can't, and I didn't like, I don't want to do like hard drugs, but for me, opium is like a plant. And so it's been used medicinally and it's a plant. It's, the resin from a poppy. And so I was like, well, um, yeah, I'll do that for sure. Can ask me anything you want to. I don't know what to ask you. This is kind of like you asking me, isn't it? I think that's how this goes. Oh goodness, yeah. Um yeah, opium's cool. I like opium. But it's also I can see how it's like very dangerous. So, that's another one where I was like one and done. Like I'm going to have this experience, but it's a one and done experience and I'm not doing it again after that. I am 30 years old. Yes, 30. I know I look very young. Everybody says that I look very young, which is a blessing, I suppose. But yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. My birthday's in January. So, just happened recently. Yeah. Yep. Dirty 30s, baby. Dirty 30s. Yeah. I'm 30 years old. I don't know what's going on anymore. Birthday's in May. Oh, so you're a Taurus? I think. Listen, I'm going to be honest. When it comes to astrology, I don't really like care that much. I should care because I feel like all the spiritual people care so much, but eh, I mean, there's kind of similarities with me and other Capricorns, but uh, for the most part, it's just like I'm not into astrology that much. Love your eyes and smile. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm 30 years old. I'm a Capricorn lady. Um, I like to sing songs. I always liked singing songs. I was always into spirituality my whole life. Uh, I don't know. What else do you want to know? I'm probably gonna like go to bed soon. So you better ask your questions now. Play the drums. Cool. Drums are super cool. I got my guitar. I'm learning guitar. I want to get electric though, um, because I just love electric guitars. I kind of like metal music sometimes. Very rarely do I listen to it, but sometimes like when they have a really good guitar player, like oh my god, electric is so cool. I would love to be in a. How long have I been playing? Like 5 years, maybe 5 years. But it's really off and on. I'll stop playing for months, and if I'm traveling, I won't play, and then it's like I have to go back to square one again. So yeah, I'm not that great of a. I'm a better singer than I am a guitar player. So I also play the drum set. I got. You know what I have? This is for you, Jordan. The one person on this channel right now. Check this out. This is a djembe. I got this djembe in Arizona. I'm not a good drummer, clearly, but I like it. So that's my djembe. Oh my god, I never play it. I never play my djembe. I really should, but I stopped doing it for a while because I just stopped doing stuff, and I gotta not stop. Gotta keep going. All right, I'm about to go to bed, so I don't know how you're gonna teach me, my friend. You right now are on the internet, and I am sitting here, and I don't know how you're gonna teach me djembe. Yeah. So we covered a lot here. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Covered a lot of stuff. Drugs, music. I sang some songs. Um, yeah. This has been great. This has been a great experience. Thanks for joining me. I think I'm gonna do these more often because they're kind of fun. I like talking to people. Last time I did it, there's obviously my YouTube channel is like next to non-existent. because, as I said earlier, generally what I do is I delete all of my social media because I have this like, I don't want to say love, but I kind of have a hate relationship with social media. I don't really like it, but I like it at the same time because, so for example, like I follow some people on YouTube that are super cool and they're like into spirituality and they're into plant medicine and all the stuff I like. And they inspired me. And I was like, man, if these like just average people are making videos, I should just make videos too. And then like maybe people will like it. And maybe they don't like it. And if they don't, whatever. But I have some like cool stuff to talk about and I can sing you some songs. So it's fun to sing some songs to people on the World Wide Web. I'll come up with I'll practice some guitar and I'll come up with a song to sing you guys next time. I'm not gonna tell. You want me to sing you one? You know what? I'll sing one last song before I head out of this popsicle stand. Okay, what can I sing? I'm gonna sing you a song. Could have done it with my guitar, but I don't want to play my guitar right now. I think she needs to take a rest. I'll sing you a song, and it's called Namaste Narasimha. So this comes from the Hindu religion, and it's about Narasimha, who is it's an avatar. It's like a manifestation of Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu comes down and has to like kill this demon king, and he turns into a half lion, half man to like kill this demon king Hiranyakashipu, and you'll hear it in the song because it's like it'll say Hiranyakashipu. Okay, cool. Let me sing the song for you. It's in Sanskrit too, so yeah, be prepared that you won't be able to understand it, but you'll feel it. Okay. Namaste Narasimhaya Palada Ladine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nasimho Parato Nasimho Yato Yahami Tato Nasimho Bahir Nasimo Hirayen Nasimo Narasim Hamadim Shananam Prabhaday Namaste Narasimhaya Paladaladine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nasimho Parato Nasimho Yato Yahami Tato Nasimho Bahir Nasimo Hirayen Nasimo Narasim Hamadim Shananam Prabhaday Namaste Narasimhaya Tava Kala Kamalavare Nakam Abuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jajagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava kala kama lavare nakam abuta shringam dalita hiranyakashipu tanu bringam keshavatita narahari rupa jajagadisha hare jaya jagadisha hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Namaste Narasimhaya. Yes, so that is a song in Sanskrit about Narasimha, who is an avatar, like I said, of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is the preserver. So, like in the Hindu religion, you have the Trimurti, which is like the three, it's like the Godhead essentially. So, you're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed the song. So, in my interpretation, there's Lord Brahma, who is the creator of the illusion, which is this world. Lord Vishnu, who is the sustainer of the universe. And then Lord Shiva is the destroyer of the universe. And so all three of them, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva, are like kind of the Godhead. And it's like the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. And I think it's a really like beautiful interpretation of what God is, because God is the creator, God is the preserver, and God is the destroyer of all of existence. And so essentially that song that I sang, it's talking about Lord Vishnu manifesting as Narasimha, who, like I said, is like half man, half beast, and kills this demon king because God is good. Praise God. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Yeah. So essentially, it's like Lord Vishnu comes to the earth, and there's this demon king that's like taking over everything, and he destroys the demon to preserve the earth. And so that really is like kind of the energy behind Lord Vishnu, I think, in all of the stories when you hear of Lord Vishnu. So that song is super cool. There's also this really cool chant before I head out of here. Man, if you guys watch this live, you'll hear me singing and chanting like a ton, because I chant all the time. You weren't even here in the beginning when I was doing Hanuman Chalisa, which I'm learning right now. It's like Shri Guru Charana Sarodhara Jai Nija Manu Mukuru Sudhari Raghuvara Bimala Jasu Jodaya Kuparuchari Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumaru Pavana Kumali Jai Hanuman Gyana Gona Sagara Jaya Kapisa Dehu. I don't know. I'm almost there. That's like one stanza of Hanuman Chalisa. Jai Hanuman Gyana Guna Sagara Jaya Kapisa Tehulu Nukujaga. Do I pray for anything? Do I want to pray for anything? Yeah, you know what? Let's end this on a good note. Let's pray for something. Do I want to pray for anything like right now or in general? Like what are you asking me? I guess I'll take that as right now. I will pray. What will I pray for? Yeah, right now. Yeah. I want to pray for harmony. The word harmony comes to me. Harmony in the world on a global scale. Harmony within the body, within people's bodies, harmony within people's lives and relationships, harmony within my life, in my relationships. I think if there's ever like one word that comes to mind is harmony. And so let's say a prayer for harmony. So in this moment, we pray for harmony of all beings. And we pray to the Great Spirit to lead us back to our natural state of existence. God, please bless my new friend. I'm not sure if you're asking me a question, but yes, bless everyone. God bless everyone. Yeah, Spirit, just bring us harmony into our lives, into our physical bodies, into our minds, our physical bodies, our souls. We pray for harmony in our families. We pray for harmony in our community, for harmony in the global stage, for harmony of the plants and the animals. We pray for harmony in all the galaxies, and most importantly in our lives. And may that harmony bleed out into our friends, into our families, into our communities, into the earth, into the universe. May that harmony guide us every day. May we remember the essence of harmony, and may there be beauty, may there be love, true love from the divine that will guide us and lead us every day of our lives and thereafter. Amen. All right, well, thank you for joining me in my little fun chat. I didn't know where this was going at all. It's like almost 2 hours. I was gonna not even do this at all. So thanks for showing up. I'll do another one maybe in the next few days. So come join. And yeah. That's it. Have a good night. I'm gonna go lay in my bed.